have Rolls Royces, mansions all around the world if she don't have nothing.
Tax questions, he replies to them by showing on Instagram $26 million, a payment he made to the IRS. By the way, nothing makes your tax payment look shadier than when you're just holding up cash.
Right.
That's not a good look for the IRS. But he showed his actual, $26 million.
That guy not pay taxes? How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his tax?
For a long time, Floyd Mayweather has cultivated an image centered on extraordinary wealth, luxury living, and an unbeaten boxing legacy that turned him into one of the sport's most recognizable names. Recently, though, the spotlight has shifted from his accomplishments inside the ring to questions surrounding his finances. Reports have claimed that the Internal Revenue Service has launched a detailed review of Mayweather's financial records, bringing renewed attention to his income, tax history, and multimillion-dollar assets. Those reports have sparked widespread discussion, with some sources suggesting that the increased focus from federal authorities has caused concern among people close to the retired champion. As more questions continue to emerge about his financial dealings, the pressure surrounding the situation is reportedly growing, placing Mayweather under even greater public scrutiny.
There may be another reason Floyd Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break. Until the fight, the end of August, Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes.
Yeah, paying taxes, usually that catches up with you if you don't do that.
For a figure who has regularly displayed his wealth across social media and frequently spoken about his financial success, these reported developments could mark a major turning point in the story of one of boxing's most outspoken personalities. Should the allegations and reported investigations continue to develop, they have the potential to change how the public views a career that has long been celebrated not only for remarkable achievements in the ring, but also for its extraordinary displays of wealth and luxury.
Floyd Mayweather has made a lot of money in his career. It appears he also owes a lot of money too. The boxer apparently owes $22.2 million in taxes from 2015. According to ESPN, the tax balance was unpaid as recently as March 6th of this year. Meanwhile, on Facebook, he shared, "Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear." He added, "Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. He continued, "Bottom line, everybody just wants to be a part of the Money May show, including the IRS. The good news for Mayweather, whether he has tax troubles or not, he'll have a hefty payday on August 26th when he takes on.
The discussion surrounding Floyd Mayweather's tax responsibilities is far from new. Back in 2017, he drew widespread attention after asking for extra time to pay a tax bill related to the 2015 tax year. Mayweather explained that he did not have enough readily available cash and requested that payment be delayed until after his highly anticipated fight against Conor McGregor. Given the enormous amounts he had reportedly earned during his boxing career, the request surprised many observers. At the time, most people viewed it as a financial strategy rather than evidence of more serious issues. In recent years, however, additional reports and commentary have suggested that the situation may have pointed to broader financial concerns that were not fully recognized at the time. According to those accounts, the tax matter may have served as an early warning sign of challenges that later attracted even greater public attention.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place was, people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. And I go, it's not even close. Yeah. This isn't like, it's pretty much full. This isn't, there's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather and McGregor, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody's talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring
it's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems seems
peculiar.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
Although Floyd Mayweather has consistently projected the image of tremendous financial success, his dealings with the Internal Revenue Service have remained a topic of public discussion for years. Public records indicated that the IRS filed a tax lien alleging that he owed approximately $22.2 million in federal taxes following his enormously profitable fight against Manny Pacquiao, a bout that reportedly earned him around $200 million.
Talk to me about why
those
you
records
make the
also
decision
referenced
to
an additional unpaid federal tax obligation of roughly $7.2 million dating back to the 2010 tax year, further fueling concerns about his overall tax situation. Responding to those claims, Mayweather previously stated that he had already paid approximately $26 million in taxes for the 2015 tax year and insisted that reports suggesting otherwise were misleading. He repeatedly maintained that the public allegations failed to reflect the complete picture of his financial affairs.
He apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read
that's BS.
Something.
That is BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced. I'll get your calls in a second. They did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather Pacquiao fight was. $100 pay.
Court documents related to Floyd Mayweather's tax matters revealed that some of his reported tax obligations dated back several years, including a federal tax lien of approximately $7.2 million tied to the 2010 tax year. In filings submitted to the U.S. tax court, Mayweather explained that while he possessed substantial wealth, a large portion of his assets was not readily available as cash. Because of those liquidity issues, he requested additional time to satisfy the outstanding tax debt. He maintained that the earnings from his highly anticipated 2017 showdown with Conor McGregor would provide enough funds to clear the remaining balance and asked for the payment deadline to be extended until after the fight.
Turns out that the rumors were true and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Questions surrounding Floyd Mayweather's finances have extended beyond tax-related issues over the years. He has also faced several legal disputes involving business dealings and payment-related claims. One of the most widely discussed cases surfaced in 2015, when a lawsuit alleged that Mayweather failed to complete payment for a diamond necklace reportedly worth around $3 million. According to the allegations, he initially paid $1 million and made several additional installments before allegedly stopping payments altogether, leaving a significant amount unpaid. Beyond that lawsuit, further accusations have emerged involving merchandise sales, promotional appearances, and paid fan events. Critics claimed that some customers paid for meet and greets, exclusive experiences, or special appearances that were later postponed, changed, or never fulfilled as originally advertised. Those claims brought increased attention to Mayweather's business activities outside the boxing ring. As the discussion grew, online commentators and social media personalities began taking a closer look at both his public image and commercial ventures. Some argued that the brand surrounding Mayweather depended heavily on marketing and perception, leading to questions about whether the image presented to the public accurately reflected what was happening behind the scenes.
Flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
During 2024, fresh reports connected Floyd Mayweather to another financial controversy, this time in Dubai. According to those reports, he was allegedly prevented from leaving the country while disputes involving outstanding financial obligations were being addressed. The allegations quickly attracted widespread attention and became another major topic in the ongoing conversation surrounding his finances. When combined with previous reports of luxury spending and other financial disputes, the situation reignited debate about Mayweather's long-term financial standing. Despite earning enormous sums throughout his boxing career, critics and commentators have continued to question how effectively his fortune has been managed. As scrutiny surrounding his business activities and spending habits increased, so did speculation about whether the wealth he accumulated can be maintained over the long term.
That the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Further attention was drawn to those allegations after boxing agent Rick Glazer publicly commented on the situation. Glazer claimed that Mayweather's reported issues in Dubai were tied to significant financial obligations unrelated to his boxing career. According to his remarks, the matter centered on debt-related issues rather than anything connected to events inside the ring. He also pointed out that financial disputes are handled very seriously in the United Arab Emirates, adding that unresolved debts can carry legal consequences under local law. His statements fueled additional speculation about Mayweather's reported circumstances and added another layer to the broader discussion surrounding the former champion's financial affairs.
And I'm giving you my very good Mr. Ahmed and Dylan. Please say hi to you and most welcome in Dubai. And if there is anything from Dubai police, we are happy to say.
Throughout his career, Floyd Mayweather has made financial success a major part of his public identity. On social media, he has frequently showcased expensive cars, stacks of cash, luxury purchases, and other high-end possessions as symbols of the rewards earned through his accomplishments inside and outside the ring. For Mayweather, these displays have served as a way to highlight the lifestyle his success has provided. However, not everyone has viewed this approach positively. Critics, including sports personality Shannon Sharpe, have questioned whether constantly emphasizing material wealth reflects responsible financial priorities. They argue that focusing so heavily on luxury and public image can raise concerns about long-term financial planning and sustainability. From their perspective, the attention devoted to status symbols may come at the expense of preserving and growing wealth over time.
It's getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. Yeah. I need everybody. I mean everybody. At Girl Collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, but whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl Collection. Yeah. Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather has remained one of the most polarizing figures in professional sports for years. Although he is widely respected for retiring with an undefeated record and achieving remarkable success inside the ring, he has also drawn criticism for his outspoken personality and relentless focus on financial success. Throughout his career, Mayweather has repeatedly stated that building wealth has been one of his greatest priorities, often placing financial accomplishments ahead of conversations about his historical legacy in boxing. That philosophy has become a defining feature of his public image. Combined with his lavish lifestyle and regular displays of expensive possessions, it has produced mixed reactions from fans and analysts. Supporters see it as proof that he fully enjoyed the rewards of his accomplishments, while critics believe it reflects an excessive focus on money and material wealth.
Mayweather was trying to give y'all the fights, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank. I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust. Money over legacy, currency over legacy. Because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that. I'm going to do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you hating on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter. But people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw his.
Floyd Mayweather has consistently said that financial success has been one of the primary motivations behind his decisions. He has frequently spoken about creating a lasting financial foundation for his family and has expressed his hope that his children will continue pursuing business ventures and building wealth in the future. According to Mayweather, one of his main goals has always been to establish resources that can benefit future generations. At the same time, this mindset has attracted criticism from some observers. Detractors argue that his strong emphasis on money and business achievements can sometimes overshadow other important values. As a result, his approach to wealth and personal success has remained a regular topic of discussion among fans, commentators, and critics.
I've been building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Mayweather's public focus on wealth has also influenced how some younger athletes define success. Sports commentator Stephen A. Smith has argued that many rising competitors admire Mayweather less for his elite boxing ability and more for the enormous fortune he accumulated during his career. In Smith's opinion, attention has shifted away from the qualities that made Mayweather one of boxing's greatest fighters, including his defensive mastery, strategic thinking, and exceptional ring IQ. Smith believes this trend could negatively affect the sport because it encourages athletes to prioritize financial rewards over the discipline, commitment, and hard work required to achieve greatness. He argues that when earnings become the primary measure of success, the value of skill development and true mastery begins to fade. As a result, Mayweather's public image may inspire future generations to place greater importance on wealth than on the craftsmanship that originally made him a champion.
Flossing, the pomp and circumstances surrounding everything that culminated in Saturday night's Mayweather versus McGregor fight, there were a few sightings that were relatively low-key in comparison, but more significant than many may realize. At the weigh-in, there was a two-time NBA champion, Draymond Green, and star guard Paul George. On fight night, of course, there was LeBron James, James Harden, Isaiah Thomas, and a few others. And none of them were there just to pay homage to Mayweather, the fighter. It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to. What they're paying attention to instead is the $1 billion plus Mayweather has earned in his career. How box office he made himself. How he's been his own boss, answerable to no commissioner, no owner, no GMs, and barely even the fans for the last decade in achieving unprecedented wealth, fame, and control of his own name, his own brand. And how despite strenuous efforts by so many to bring him down, they simply weren't able to do it. You want to see an athlete drool? The idolized displaying deference and respect?
Floyd Mayweather has long cultivated a public image centered on luxury, exclusivity, and extravagant spending. Over the years, he has repeatedly showcased an extraordinary collection of exotic cars, private jets, and rare luxury items that reflect the immense wealth he accumulated throughout his career. One of the standout pieces in his collection is the billionaire watch by Jacob & Company, a timepiece reportedly worth around $18 million and featuring nearly 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds set in 18-carat white gold. His appreciation for luxury watches extends well beyond that single purchase. Reports have estimated the value of his entire watch collection at approximately $100 million, featuring numerous rare and highly valuable models. Among the most recognizable
For the love of the game. For the love of the game. When I'm on the court, swoosh the ball. When I'm in the ring, you see my face. Look at my robe, look at my trunks. Leave you off in the corners.
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ. That's how we doing. 1 point. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he's saying.
Money green.
No, hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece. One of one. Money team. Can we see it on him? Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Despite earning hundreds of millions of dollars during his boxing career, Floyd Mayweather has continued to face public discussion surrounding various financial disputes. One of the most widely publicized involved rapper 50 Cent, who alleged that Mayweather owed him money connected to a business arrangement. According to 50 Cent, the disagreement began while Mayweather was serving a jail sentence, during which he allegedly asked the rapper to oversee promotional activities related to his brand. 50 Cent claimed he invested nearly $2 million into the venture based on that understanding. However, after Mayweather was released, the rapper alleged that the boxer distanced himself from the arrangement and behaved as though no agreement had ever existed. The dispute became another frequently referenced example in the ongoing conversation surrounding Mayweather's financial and business affairs.
Brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated. Yeah. Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual, the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell you how to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face, and
as increased attention continues to focus on Floyd Mayweather's finances, many of the luxury possessions that once symbolized his extraordinary success are now being viewed from a different perspective. Items that were previously celebrated as evidence of immense wealth have become part of a larger discussion surrounding financial management, spending habits, and long-term stability. With ongoing questions surrounding his financial affairs, many observers have begun asking whether such an extravagant lifestyle can be sustained indefinitely and what those spending decisions may reveal about the management of significant wealth.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place was, people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. It's not even close. Yeah. This isn't like, it's pretty much full. This isn't, there's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather and McGregor, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody's talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring
it's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody would.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems
peculiar.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. If you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history.
With recent reports and allegations surrounding Floyd Mayweather's financial situation continuing to make headlines, the debate shows no signs of slowing down. Do you believe the concerns about his finances have been exaggerated, or do you think these controversies suggest deeper issues behind the scenes? And how has your opinion of his luxury lifestyle changed in light of these developments? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to join the conversation.